welcome. And today I'm speaking to Hetty, who's going to be sharing with us what her biggest challenge has been, how she's had to overcome that, and how that impacts on what she does today. Over to you, Hetty.
Hi, Bridget. Thank you for having me. In 2003, we found out that I had a hearing disability. When I couldn't hear an old Nokia 3210 ring, we realized that there was a something's a little bit wrong. And we went for a hearing test at the audiologist. And we went to quite a few, and the specialist made the assessment that I've actually had a hearing disability my whole life. But I've been able to work around it. So the first time that I got my hearing aids that I had to wear, I found that as soon as you put hearing aids in, people tend to treat you as stupid. And the disability is hearing, not your IQ. So I found it quite challenging to wear the hearing aids because I felt frustrated at the way that some people treated me. I realized that the people speaking slower or trying to, like they were basically trying to be accommodating and actually maybe just trying to help me with it. So I took it the wrong way. I realized that now. So what I did is I tried to avoid wearing the hearing aids as much as possible, or always trying to hide the fact that I'm wearing hearing aids by wearing my hair loose or like just hide it because it stands up. So then the hearing aids that I originally had got water damage, and the technology was quite old, so we couldn't repair the hearing aids. And then for the last 8 years, I've been walking around without hearing aids, knowing that I struggle to hear. And that was actually my avoidance of accepting my disability. What that actually did is it made some conflict. It created conflict between my husband and myself, even between friends, because I would think I've heard one thing and it might have been 80% true, and the other was just me trying to make up gaps. So about a year ago, my husband told me, listen, Chicky, you either go for an audiologist test so we can sort it out, or we're filing for a divorce. Well, that was the motivation I needed to embrace the disability that I have. So we went to the test. My hearing has decreased dramatically since my previous testing. And since then, I've been wearing my hearing aids, and I've got beautiful technology that even helps me to hear in an auditorium. So I think the main thing is that I am grateful or lucky, blessed to have been in the situation to be able to afford the technology to hear better. And now I have absolutely no problem to tell people that, sorry, I can't hear you, especially with the problem that we have right now with having to wear masks. Even with the hearing aids, there's still certain sounds that I don't get. So if I'm faced with a person wearing a mask, I can pick up 50% of what they are saying and figure out the rest. So it's quite often that I have to explain myself and tell people and actually point to the hearing aids and tell them, listen, I can't hear. Please just lower your mask for a moment so that I can physically see what you're saying, because I'm quite reliant on lip reading people. So yes, 2020 has really forced me to owe up and face up and like just go with it.
Do you think this part of you that was able to accept this has carried through into all other areas of your life? Because, you know, with life, there's always, you know, whether it's relationship, whether it's work, whether it's family, there's always challenges. And do you think having accepted this has enabled you to accept things just generally?
I think recently I've become more, how will I say, it's become easier for me to accept things where previous years, or one of my biggest negatives would be to hold on or to resist stuff. I'm a lot better. So I think, yes, it's like in yeah, the last few years, you either have to accept something, or the resentment that you carry is going to pull you down.
Mm-hmm. So if there was one message that you would share with other people, what would that be?
Don't like there might be physical disabilities, or like mental disabilities that each person feel that they have. You can actually own it. So I own the fact that I'm hard of hearing, really hard of hearing. And instead of it, which previously affected me in a very negative and emotional way, it's just that that's the way I am. I struggle with telephone conversations. If I have somebody that's phoned me, especially in my business, I have to explain quite nicely to the people that I'm very grateful for the call and I would love to assist you in your jewelry design or manufacturing, but unfortunately, I cannot discuss it over the phone. Please, could you email me or send me a written WhatsApp? There's some people that take offense to it. They feel that I'm giving them more work to do instead of making their life easier. Unfortunately, then that's not my client that I should work with. So yeah, that's no money. That's just one of the things that now I accept it and how I work around it.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you. I think that if you communicate something and somebody doesn't get that, and you're just communicating it because it's a fact, they're not the right person, and the right person will be the right person. You'll get the right. I mean, I know I've had a lot of, you've done beautiful work for me. So I mean, I know how exceptionally talented you are, and I agree. You know, if somebody is not respectful and understanding of your situation, why would you want them? Because they'll be difficult from the very beginning anyway. You know. So thank you very much, and I'm very excited to have you part of this group. So thank you very much for being part of that. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.